because I think this is the next logical question, because the President of the United States, you, unlike, say, Hillary Clinton in her case,
right,
a president has the power to declassify.
Correct.
Okay. You had said on Truth Social a number of times you did declassify.
I did declassify, yes.
Okay. Is there a process? What was your process to declassify?
There doesn't have to be a process, as I understand it. There's different people say different things, but as I understand, there doesn't have to be. If you're the President of the United States, you can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it, because you're sending it to Mar-a-Lago or to wherever you're sending it. And there doesn't have to be a process. There can be a process, but there doesn't have to be. You're the president. You make that decision. So,
what's good with it, YouTube? It's Coffee. Back at it, man. I'm still here. I'm still alive. You feel me? And y'all know I definitely had to tap in on this situation with Weinstein. You know what I mean? This ish runs deeper than just what's on the surface with this foul fluckery, man. This guy's he's just a scumbag, man. Let's put it like that. Yo, Wack, you's a scumbag grindball McSleezerson, you feel me? But it runs deeper, you know what I mean? We're gonna get to that. Y'all know, like I said, y'all know I had to come in with some commentary on this one. But a couple other topics to tap into real quick, just two of them. The first one, you heard that clip, Trump. Yo, however y'all feel about Trump, I always tell you guys, you know what I mean? Coffee don't really do the politics like that. You love him, you hate him, you're indifferent about him. Whatever the case may be, I'm sure everyone can agree. Like, what the fuck did he just say there, right? Like, he does that, man. He just, at times, can say a whole lot of words, and some of them ain't even fully words, and then you just kind of like left like, wait, what did he say? Like, I'm lost. That ish was crazy, right? He said, you even just thinking about it, you can do it. Boom, it's declassified. You know, I don't know, comment, let me know if y'all agree with me, man, that Trump just beyond one. And also your thoughts on what he was talking about with that question about being classified, declassified, etc. And anyone who's really like tapped into that whole interview, you know, because obviously that's just a clip. If you want to comment and, elaborate on that, we can chop it up on that as well, like the actual whole situation. And real talk, guys, tap into the live streams for that. I got to point that out, man. Y'all know the Algo, G-O-D, S's flocking with me to the fullest. Like, I'm still alive though, you know what I mean? But real talk, the live streams, as I talk about all different kinds of ish on my channel, you know what I mean? The live streams is like, yo, tap in, let's talk. We'll talk about it all, that I want to hear from you. So keep that in mind, you feel me? Moving along though, the other quick topic I had to touch on, man, is this clip. You guys see the caption, and it was cracking me up as well. You know, a couple light-hearted comedy type vibes before we get into this other ish, again with wacky Weinstein. I mean, that ish is funny too, but it's also serious at the same damn time. You know, these situations are just funny. Well, I guess the Trump thing plays into some seriousness as well, but don't get me talking in circles. But for real, you guys see the caption. They're talking about, man, Kyler Murray looks like he's a toddler who stole his parents' phone, and he's trying to get away. You know what I mean? He don't want to give the phone up, and that ish had me dying when I saw it. And real talk, man, like, I had to double check how tall Kyler Murray is, because I know for a quarterback, he's kind of short. I mean, he's 5'10" when I went and checked, right? But for real, like, I don't know, is that clip, is it me, or is like the angle type fucked up where it's a bit distorted and it makes him look shorter than he is? Or is that just, how big motherfuckers are in the NFL? I don't know, but that ish had me dying, man. Like, I swear the internet truly is undefeated. And with that being said, guys, all my football fans as well, make sure you're tuning in to the main channel. I don't know what the fuck's going on again. They got me all the way twisted. But we're going to be talking football as well. You know, like, I've been stressing that leading into the season, and that hasn't changed. And I know y'all see my Bills on top of the world, invincible. Dolphins fans, shut the fuck up, you heard? But for real, let me know if you agree with that little joke caption they put there. And let me know how your team's doing so far, and, you know, whatever's on your mind pertaining to football.
And peacefully, I want you to answer this question. Did you not call my phone humbly and peacefully? I know it was you. Humbly and peacefully, I want you to answer this question. Did you not call my phone humbly and peacefully? I know it was you.
Strip naked, cuz she stripped you nudity naked, nigga, on the internet. The same internet you be trying to expose people on, nigga. You exposed with no clothes by one of your hoes. That's how it goes. Oh, my mama, how you feel starting a male fetish tape? You know how many men is gonna be staring at your anal area getting their pleasure because it's exposed? It's like your homie, you went hard for Benzino when he was being exposed and accused of being suspect, and you was on Clubhouse riding with him. I see why now. I see why now. Same reason SBA was going so hard for SB.
And man, here it is, man. The feature presentation. You know, y'all know what I was already speaking about that. I had to speak on Wacky Weinstein, man. Spider Loc going in. Yo, guys, tune into that Spider Loc live stream if you ain't seen it. I'm going to pin it below. Like, SPI was going in, like, and he was spitting real-ish, but at the same time, it was funny as fuck. You know, because he was roasting him. But for real, he was touching on some real things, man. And come on, man. Yo, he said, if you were doing what a real one was supposed to be doing, you would have never got caught lacking like that on lack mode. You know what I mean? Because SBI, he said, yo, and I'm sure everyone would agree, right? Real G's, right? Real big homies, real gangbangers. And guys, y'all know I'm a square, I'm a nerd. I'm not a gangbanger or none of that. But I think everyone would agree that ain't gangster, laying on your belly, Peter Griffin body, like with your legs kicked up in the air. Come on, man. Come on, Wack. You scumbag, McSleezerson, right? Like all the fluckery we seen from WACK100, all the Clubhouse 100 initiatives, all the bullish he be on. And that's just what it is, man. Bullish. We know this guy is a glorified troll, and to be honest, like, ain't really much glorification going on. He's just crater face. You know what I mean? Like, for real, that's funny as fuck to hear him talking that ish, right? And then to think about all the time, like, and see him doing the Peter Griffin on his belly, you know, cheating on his wife in a telly, and then to hear the ish he's talking, and to think all the times, right? Like, think about that, y'all. All the times we hear Wack talking that greasy ish, talking that tough talk on Clubhouse. Wack, shut the fuck up, man. Ain't no one taking you serious. And that's one thing before we get into, like I said, the other side of the coin, that this is deeper, you know, than what's on the surface here. Like, there's some weird type ish going on, maybe even wicked, if you feel me, borderline wicked. But for real, y'all, SPI was talking about he was laying there with his feet kicked up like a high school teenager. And listen, at the end of the day, that's what WACK100 really be on, just like gossiping type vibes. Always trying to, you know, spread fluckery about other people, jumping other people's ish, and still try to claim he's a gangster. You know what I mean? We know duck fights, put everything on his hood, and never show up to fight anybody. And y'all heard me say it before, man. This guy, to me, is the 5'2" hip hop leprechaun bozo. Again, a scumbag, sleazeball, McGreaseball. Go get Mayor McCheeseburger and whoever else, man, because that's what you is, yo, is a cartoon character. And think about this dude's character, right? Like, this is wild that this popped up. Shout out to the bro, Lon the Don. You know, this actually popped up in the blogosphere, I believe, a couple months ago, right? I believe when SPI did those interviews originally, like y'all fill me in, this news broke before, but I guess somehow it disappeared or whatever. I don't know if the girl took it down. I don't know what the deal was, but it made its way back out. It's trending news right now. Everyone's talking about it. But think about this guy's character, right? Always trying to rip everyone down. And, this guy, grown ass man, very childish, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. He's done things strategically to push his career and everything like that and get plugged in, on the business side of things. But, that boils down to a lot of backstabbery, and as you know, when I get to the other side of the coin again, the wacky Weinstein ish, that may tie into some of his connections as well. I don't know, but man, like, this is this guy's character, man. You got a family and you're out here running around with women you meet off apps. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with this guy? He always tries to boast himself is a family man and everything too. And if y'all heard the interview SPI did before, and clips that's floating around the blogosphere and everything, like, yo, she said Wack was running up in her raw. Like, come on, man. He's got a very nice wife, beautiful woman. I believe she's a probation officer or is in law enforcement or was at some time or whatever. Like, upstanding citizen, and I really wonder if we're gonna see Wack get served with them divorce papers. Like, that's what she boss should do. She should boss all the way up, serve them with them papers. Ain't that how it go in Cali? It's like a 50% state. Take all that away. You know what I mean? She boss, take all that away from wacky Weinstein and start your own podcast and documentary and whatnot called Surviving WACK100, and keep it real with the people. Tell us how you been wanting to get away from this bozo. You know what I mean? How he's a man-child leprechaun goofball. Again, way back, I thought when J-Rock snuffed him, knocked him out. Yes, knocked him out, Wack. We heard you. J-Rock knocked me out. I thought that humbled Wack, but at the end of the day, he chilled out for a little bit, but then got right back to the fluckery. Like, if he, was a wiser man, he would have learned from that lesson and been like, man, I'm doing too much out here with the fluckery. Let me slow down. But he just can't slow down. And yeah, man, he's making a mess of everything, humiliating himself, his family, putting his family's health at stake. Again, raw dog. I don't know much about this woman, but come on, y'all. Like running around with someone you just, no disrespect to her, but it's someone you just met off an app and you're a married man. Come on, you nasty greaseball son of a bitch. And it doesn't seem Wack has really responded to this that much. I don't know about the Clubhouse 100, y'all. The Clubhouse 100 initiative. They be having so much ish going on there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Wack's on there like all the time. Well, was he on there like a good 8 hours a day? He devotes his life to that ish. So I don't believe he's responded to it on there. I know when this popped up in the news last time around, he tried to just kind of dead it and everything. But as far as his social network goes, he has not said a thing. Only thing he did was post this picture of Faison Love, who, yes, is another fat dude, and in the picture he's butt-ass naked. I believe it's from that movie Couples Retreat, if I'm not mistaken. But it just says that's funny. So I don't know what that is, some kind of attempt to him laughing it off or what. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you guys think.
Both females who say it's a whole scandal going on where they getting together, cuz probably digging deep into his little coin purse piggy bank, because there is a movement brewing of strangers, women who don't know each other, who all claim this cause they all claim to have had this experience with Cash Jones, WACK100. Oh my mama. I know some of their names. If they come off I might could look them up. Like I said, I'm maneuvering and moving. But look, this is what the claims are. WACK100 has developed a reputation for meeting females on Clubhouse and social media and engaging them in business conversations, scheduling to speak with them under the premise of handling business. And these females, multiple females who don't know each other, have the same story, that they allow Wack to exchange information for him to reach out in the future under the guise of business. It's strictly business. That's what he talks about. We want to do this, do that. And they all got the same story, cuz get on the FaceTime, start talking business, and halfway through the conversation, he just dropped the camera down, and cuz just serving himself. Wacko No Honey got a fetish flesh film sex surf scandal going on right now, cuz you the kinkiest, cuz. You from the San Fernando Valley, the home of sexploitation and...
All right, so did y'all hear that there again? Go check out Spiderloque's live stream in full. Link will be pinned below if you haven't seen it already. Again, he's spitting facts, but it is entertaining and funny as hell at the same time, But peep it. If y'all didn't catch really what he was saying there, he said that there's a scandal going on right now, right? Where WACK100 is being accused by multiple women. They're coming together. I don't know if they're going to get a suit together or what the case may be. See, She Boss, you should really put in them divorce papers, yo. Like, for real, She Boss. I bet you if this really hits the headlines and this story gets legs, like, I bet you She Boss probably does get the fuck away from Wack, the leprechaun, Wacky Weinstein, sleazeball McGreaseball. Like, come on, beautiful woman, you're better than that. You know what I mean? But anyways, there's multiple women all claiming that WACK100 reaches out to them under the premise of business, starts kicking it with them, chopping it up with them, like, yo, business, like, and everything, we're gonna do this or that. And then, they speak a couple times, end up doing the FaceTime thing where he exposes himself to them on some weirdo-ish, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? You know what I mean? Now, yes, this is just allegedly, this is allegations, but this wouldn't surprise me one bit, because think about it, y'all. Like I said, he got all these connections in Hollywood. I know he did do a lot of backstabbery, but I don't know, man. He just seems to be way too plugged in with the powers that be as well. He's just got full out agent vibes, you feel me? Then think about this situation with this female that he had this affair with off Clubhouse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were tapping in with each other on there. I believe she was part of the 100 ENT family. I don't think she is no more. I don't know. But think about that, y'all. Same thing like with all those individuals on there. With the females, he tries to manipulate people and, make them think that they're really going to get into some for real deal business. Same thing with the dudes. Like, look at his guy, CEO Reek. You know what I mean? He's on here every other day dissing the fuck out of him. Then they're cool again, threatening his life. Then they're cool again, spreading rumors about him. Then they're cool again, just roasting him. You know what I mean? And he presented to him, brought him on No Jumper, like he was really going to have him plugged into something. And this guy, from my understanding, no disrespect to him, but from my understanding, his financial situation wasn't looking too good. You know what I mean? Though he tries to like manipulate people and present ish to people and use his power to try to play mind games with people. Same thing like weirdo Harvey Weinstein, and Wack needs to be right up there with Harvey Weinstein for real, y'all. Like, what do y'all think, man? Again, these are allegations, that Wack is out here exposing himself in the blogosphere on some weirdo-ish. I'm telling you, man, She Boss just really needs to get them papers and drop that surviving WACK100. I'm telling y'all, she would be the queen of the blogosphere. For real, guys. And Wack would finally disappear into the abyss and just vanish. He would crumble and fall apart. and disintegrate. You know what I mean? Like he would just like he'd fall into a bunch of mini craters, and then those would turn to dust, and he would just be nevermore. Poof, vamoose, you son of a bitch. But then also think about it, guys, with all this ish with the X tapes. That's something that SPI was pointing out as well. You know what I mean? Like he's talking about foul on Nip, you know, saying Nip was engaging in certain kind of behavior. I'm not even gonna, you know, y'all know what he said. I ain't even gonna say it. And then the the Kim Kardashian Ray J tape, and other situations like that. Like this guy is always, you know, invested in what's going on in everyone's bedroom. Like he's all worried about it. Like, yo, think about it, y'all. This guy is a for real deal creep, weirdo, Harvey Weinstein wannabe. You know, out here trying to impress females and, you know, get them to fly out and link up with them in a telly, you know, promising some old BS business. Like, Wack, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And then if that ain't working, allegedly he's just resorting to exposing himself on the app, on the FaceTime. Like, I don't know, man. But that's gonna about do it for this one, y'all. What do you guys think, man, to the whole wacky Weinstein theory? Tap in, comment, let me know if you guys think he's got some wicked running through his blood. What do you think about this whole situation, period? What do you think about those other stories we covered in the beginning? Tap in below. I want to know. Don't forget to sub up if you're new. Daily videos, music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And tap in for them lives, y'all. I'm gone. Peace.